Kino, he looks afraid. I think he's starting to realize that the Imperials just can't be trusted. Hello there. I'm Jennifer Lee, aka GenXJen. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. It's time for episode 9 of Andor. In last week's episode, we saw Cassian getting acclimated to life in an Imperial prison. It became a very routine for him. In this episode, I think we're going to start seeing the early stages of an escape plan. I think Cassian and his new prison mates are going to start formulating a plan to escape. Cassian, he's very observant. From the minute he stepped through that prison, he was noticing every weakness. So he might already have a plan in mind. He has to convince at least some of his fellow prisoners to go along with it. I think including Andy Serkis's character Kino. In the last episode, he said that he had only like 200 and something days left of his sentence. But I think maybe in this episode or sometime soon, he's going to figure out that the Imperials don't just let people out of prison. They're just going to keep increasing people's sentences. They're going to keep their prisoners in prison until they become useless to them, and then they'll probably just execute them. I think Kino and other characters are gonna figure out that these space Nazis just see them as slave labor. Don't care about them at all. Don't care about rehabilitation or returning them to society. They're there until death. Like we saw in the last episode, the guards only show up when someone dies and they have to remove the body and bring in someone new. So, unless these prisoners are never getting out unless they come up with an escape plan. So, like I said, I think we'll see that start to happen in this episode. And also, last week's episode left off with Dedra Miro. It seemed that she was about to start torturing Bix to get some information out of her. I think we're going to start seeing just how imperial and fascist Dedra is. Up to this point, she's been presented as although she's an imperial, she has seemed to be halfway decent, just trying to do the best she can at her job. But at the end of the last episode, we started to see how evil she is. So, and I see in the thumbnail for this episode that Cyril has another run-in with Dedra. I think he's determined to prove that he is an asset to the Empire. So we'll see what happens there. But I don't think I have anything else to say about this before I get this started. So let's just go ahead and do that.
You pull in the net, and the easy thing.
Oh, Dedra, what are you gonna do to Bix?
We have Dr. Gorst, who's developed a unique interview system some of us are very excited about.
A unique interview system? You mean torture devices?
When was the last time you spoke with Cassian Andor?
Is she gonna admit that it was very recent? Like after the Imperials established a presence on Barracks?
You're not gonna believe me anyway, are you?
No, she won't.
No. I suppose not. She's
He's creepy.
Thank you.
Oh, this is bad.
Is going home.
Really? I doubt that.
As they die, a sort of choral, agonized pleading. It's quite unlike anything.
This guy's a psychopath.
There were three.
What is happening? What is this doing to her? What's he doing? Yeah, he has already been working on an escape plan. It's kind of like the Shawshank Redemption, hiding what he's been doing.
Believe me now, the elevator's not wide. Nothing that moves can fry you.
I don't know who this guy is that Cassian is talking to, but they're obviously coming up with an escape plan.
They could keep us here forever if they wanted.
Yeah.
Right, everybody settle
No, she
down.
keeps saying
Right
things
now.
like that.
Something's wrong.
Belle's been to Tassia Moon. Look what she brought me.
Your father may have an opinion.
Vel.
See if he lets you wear it.
He lets me do anything I want.
Vel is Mon's cousin?
You try it on.
Is she really her cousin, or is that a cover?
Where have you been?
Yeah,
Traveling.
Mon's daughter,
There's a lot to see.
called her Aunt Vel.
Seriously, Vel, what does he have you doing?
Who?
She's
You're one to worry about.
pretending to be ignorant.
You think they're listening? You think they care enough to make an effort? Like
No.
you would know.
The title of the episode is Nobody's Listening.
They don't need to care. All they need to do is turn this floor on twice a day and keep their
Yeah.
numbers rolling.
This is all
Why
automated.
bother listening?
Andor returned to Ferrix 3 nights after Aldani with money in his pocket.
Oh, so Biggs did reveal that.
Question. Describe his appearance. Answer. He'd shaved his beard. The rebels at Aldani were clean-shaven. And 2 soldiers from the garrison who got a look at him felt there was some similarity to our reference picture.
Well, that's worth running
Wow.
down. An Aldani connection would certainly be
Yeah.
of my interest.
They're making this
Let's follow
connection.
that up.
Too old and frail for anything serious, and if nothing else, she's our bait. She's the reason Andor came back.
Perhaps they communicate.
If they are, we'll know. We're on her full time.
Cassian had better not contact her.
What does he say?
They're all dead.
Who's saying this?
We hit an intake. We had a team go down.
You said
100, they killed 100 men, fried them all.
It's just another day, another shift. So let's keep our mouths shut, keep our heads down.
Kino, he looks afraid. I think he's starting to realize that the Imperials just can't be trusted.
Find yourself a husband?
Wasn't on my list of things to do.
Well, you need a widower at this point. Who's left of any value at your age?
Yes. All the good
That's so
ones are taken.
rude.
We've chosen a side.
Yeah,
We're fighting against the dark.
you have to pick a side.
We're making something of our lives.
Neutrality benefits the oppressor.
Zero card.
They're just not happy to see him.
Are you stalking me?
I know you work here. I come sometimes to see you.
That's stalking.
Supervisor.
There was something better fated for me in the future. It was a dream.
Yeah, don't touch her.
I could have you arrested. You're aware of
Yeah,
I want what you want. Yes, that's it.
he's getting himself into a lot of trouble.
I have already given you a second chance. You come near me again, you pursue any of this, and I swear I'll have you in a cage on the outer rim.
Yeah, and she can follow through on that threat.
Olaf, come on, let's get this done.
What's happening to Olaf? He can't stand. Yeah, I think he's gonna die. I knew he wasn't gonna get out of here alive.
You're going home.
I don't think he could even make it through one more shift. But he's not going home.
Look at me, brother.
His name is Olaf.
I don't want to know his name.
He's got 40 shifts left.
I guess it's better for him if he doesn't know their names.
Getting back on his feet. That's another option. What?
You can't save him.
Nothing to save. He's had a massive stroke.
Oh my god. Yeah.
What are you doing? I can't help him. I can't help anyone.
I need a bag and a trolley.
Just come in.
He's lucky. He'll pass peacefully, which is more than I can say for the
He's
rest
gonna
of us.
euthanize him.
He'll feel nothing.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's passed. What do you mean? Keep my men in line. What happened down on 2?
Now he's asking.
Need a bag and a trolley.
He said it's coming.
He didn't want to hear it earlier, but now he wants to know. He's daring to ask, like Cassian did.
A man who was just
He's actually
released on
telling
the
him.
floor ended up back on 2 the next day. Word got out on the floor and then they killed them all.
You need those other men there.
Wow.
They're just leaving. Now.
If it was released, you heard me.
Yeah, no one gets out of here alive.
How many guards on each level?
You gotta answer him now?
Never more than 12.
Yep, you did. Yep. They're gonna escape. Cassian knows how to do it. Yep, the other prisoners, besides Cassian, and Melshi, who's known all along, they're starting to see that there's no way out of here for any of them, unless their dead bodies are taken out. Even Kino, who really wanted to believe that if they just follow the rules, they would get their freedom eventually. But he knows now that that's just not true. They're never gonna get out of there unless they escape. So, this the previous episode and this episode are setting up next week's episode, so I expect to see an escape attempt. I hope it's successful. We'll find out. I mean, Cassian has come up with a solid plan. It seems. I really hope it's successful. And I don't think some of them aren't going to make it out alive. I know we know that Cassian gets out, of course, and Melshi is part of the rebellion in Rogue One. So I wonder if any of the other prisoners that get out are going to join the rebellion as well. If Kino makes it out alive, will he join the rebellion? We don't see him in Rogue One, or he's a new character. It's not in the original trilogy, not in Rogue One. So I'm thinking that's it. Either he doesn't join the rebellion, or he dies. Either he doesn't make it out of this prison alive, or maybe he does join the rebellion, but he's dead by the time of Rogue One. I don't know. But this was a very good episode, setting up a lot of things. Mothma is having more and more trouble hiding what she's doing, and she's she's very nervous and very stressed. She's been very unsure if she's doing the right thing. You know, like she told Luthen, if they pursue the path that he wants to pursue, a lot of people will suffer. But you know, a lot of people are suffering under Imperial rule, and it has to be stopped. I mean, there will be there will be costs. But like Vel told Mon, you have to pick a side. Because neutrality benefits the oppressor. So this what's his name? Tay Kolma. He's bringing in this guy that's Mon called a thug. Obviously not a good guy, but Tay thinks he can help them, and I think Mon should trust Tay. He's on her side, and he knows this stuff better than she does. So it's going to be interesting seeing this guy brought in, seeing what he can do for them. I'm looking forward to that. And it was very interesting to find out that Vel is Mon's cousin. That's a surprise. But Mon is unaware of what Luthen has been having Vel doing. Does she have any idea that she was leading the rebels on Aldhani? I don't think I have anything else to say about this. I really enjoyed this episode. I'm really looking forward to next week's episode. Time for episode 10 of Andor. Time for them all to bust out of this prison. Or to release themselves of their own recognizance. That's kind of a difficult word to say. But if you've seen the movie Racing Arizona, you'll get that reference. If you haven't seen it, then watch it. It's great. It's a Coen Brothers darkish comedy. Not as dark as Fargo, but someone does get blown to bits.
Okay, then.
I think we'll see the beginnings of an escape attempt in this episode, and it's going to have to be successful. If it's not, I really don't think they'll get another opportunity. I think it probably won't be. We won't see the conclusion, the actual escape in this episode. I think it'll end on a cliffhanger, and then the 2-part season finale will show us the thrilling conclusion. Kino is on board, and all of the other prisoners are now aware that after they all know what happened to all the prisoners on level 2, and they all now know that they have to get out of this Imperial labor camp. I expect that some of them will die trying to escape, but they can either stay here where there's definitely no hope, or they can try to get their lives back.
Get busy living. Get busy dying.
I'm anxious to see how this goes, so here we go. And they all have to stand there and watch as Ulaf's body is taken out.
5,000 men are about to find out they're never leaving here alive. Don't you think that worries them upstairs?
Yeah, there's a whole lot more prisoners than guards. So I guess all the other prisoners haven't heard yet. Haven't heard the final word about what happened to on level 2.
They get strong. I'd rather die trying to take them down than die giving them what they want.
Yeah, if you're gonna die, do it in a blaze of glory. That was really close again.
It's true, isn't it? They've heard the whole bridge.
It's worse than that.
They got confirmation that The rumor
He
is
said
true.
they made a mistake and sent back a man who'd just been released. They fried 2 ships to keep it quiet.
Heard him say
How
this.
we know that? I don't believe it. He's only a doctor. They would never tell him.
No one is getting out!
Yeah, Kino's laying it all down for them. They all gotta accept this truth.
It's true. We are done with counting shifts.
Today's the day.
And now, there is only one way out.
Don't look suspicious, Cassian. And Melshi.
We've reached a scale in our holdings that permits a great variety of transactions to be bundled in ways that make outside observation impossible.
Yes, I've been informed.
Exactly what they need.
The Empire's new regulations, made without Senate consultation, I might add, are as cumbersome as they are avoidable. They've made a game of it, and we play.
Yeah, as much as Mon doesn't like this guy, she needs him.
I want that fee. Money means very little to me at this point.
Really? Then what's in it for him?
A drop of discomfort may be the price of doing business.
What does he want from her?
Let's have it.
I'd like a return invitation. I'd like to come back at least once.
I'm sure that's something that could be arranged.
I have a 14-year-old son. I'd like to bring him with me.
Is that really all he wants?
You can't be serious.
I'm not asking for betrothal.
Then what are we talking about?
An introduction. The daughter's 13, she'll soon come of age.
He wants
Two young people,
his son and her
attractive,
daughter?
privileged Chandrillan citizens.
What makes you think I
The
approve?
traditional Chandrillan marriage, they get married very young.
Position sometimes
Is he
makes
really asking for
decisions
this?
for us, don't you think about it?
I'm not thinking about it.
No way would she ever let her daughter marry his son. Oh, Mon is really shaken over that.
He wants a meeting, face to face.
He who?
I'm dead. Hey, I pretend to be dead. Don't die till you put up a fight.
You're not going to get me without a fight.
What is he doing? I think he's running out of time. Gotta get back up there, Cassian. He's all wet. That looks awfully suspicious. I guess the guards aren't paying that much attention. He's hiding his tool there. Yeah, this pipe is gonna burst. I think it's meant to create a distraction.
New man on the floor!
Would you say to me?
I said nothing.
If you want to say something, you should say
Oh,
it
they're
now.
pretending there's a fight. Man, hope the guards don't actually shoot. This is another distraction. Yep, now's your chance. Oh. Oh, we got the guard. Oh, somebody got shot already. Got another one down. The third one. How many are actually going to make it out alive? Yeah, with that water on the floor. Oh, that's bad. But now they've lost power. Yeah. They'll never get a better opportunity.
We have a situation.
lot of them are getting shot. This must be on another level. They have no idea what's going on.
Warnings on every panel.
Get over there and check it out. Now.
What have to do?
Now.
They're gonna get shot.
Run, Whale! Come on, fight!
Are they gonna do it? Okay. Hell yeah, we're getting out of here.
Try the whole level. Make the epicenter 5-2.
Too late.
Oh. Yeah, it's too late. Kino's there.
You shouldn't be.
Cut the power.
So Hydro. Once we turn it off, it takes months to get it back up and running again.
Cassian doesn't care.
On program. Now.
Yeah, make them do it. He's
Tell him what to do.
struggling with what to say.
It has to be you. Come on, Kino. You do this every day. Tell them what to do.
This is not an everyday thing for him. Not in this situation.
We are at this moment in control of the facility.
Is that the best you got?
Just let him speak.
How long we hang on, how far we get, how many of us make it out, all of that is now up to us. And I'd rather die trying to take them down than giving them what they want.
Using Cassian's exact words.
No. They fried 100 men on level 2. We know that they are making up our sentences as we go along. We know that no one outside here.
It's letting the guards know that all the prisoners are onto their shit.
Hunt, climb, kill.
Oh, need to be careful. He nearly shot Melshi. We're all taking up the chant. One way out. One way out. Don't get trampled. You have to jump. Oh no! Well, you're gonna have to trust the others to help you along. Is he not gonna go?
This is a trap. Press the buttons for 215.
So is this the guy meeting with Luthen? He's one of the ISP officers, right?
Express.
Is he actually a mole?
Them all.
There's a new supervisor rising. Detromero. She's
He is a spy. A spy within the
She
ISP.
started looking into stolen Imperial naval equipment.
He's telling Luthen what they know about him.
This is good. Encourage this.
Why is this good?
Because she's wasting time.
You had nothing to do with Aldani.
Almost nothing. We were invited but declined.
Oh, he's lying.
We don't do it.
Else if Krieger attacks, they'll be waiting.
And if he doesn't, they'll know something's amiss.
They'll be slaughtered.
It's 50 men. You're worth more than that.
You have to warn them.
Luthen's willing to sacrifice those
Ruin
men.
everything. What better way to reassure the ISB there's no leak in security than sacrificing Krieger? I'm doing this for you. As much as
Can't let them know that you know what they're up to.
The double life, everyday performance, the stress of that.
Yeah, Luthen can relate.
Heroes, Lonnie, and here you are.
And what do you sacrifice?
I'm condemned to use the tools of my enemy to defeat them. I burn my decency for someone else's future. I burn my life to make a sunrise.
Yeah, this is
no one
not
ever see.
easy for Luthen either.
The ego that started this fight will
He
never
has sacrificed a lot.
mirror or an audience or the light of gratitude. So what do I sacrifice?
everything! Just stay with me, Lonnie. I need all the heroes I can get.
Yeah, they need you. This is just Cassian and Melshi. Where are all the others? Well, it got dark there towards the end. I was so invested in the prison break that I didn't notice at first. But I think it fits the theme of the episode. It's just Cassian and Melshi together at the end. I guess the other prisoners who jumped into the water, they scattered in different directions, I hope. Kino, it seemed like he, after all that, he didn't want to jump because he couldn't swim. And maybe someone could have helped him, but maybe not in all that chaos and rough waters. Maybe that wouldn't have worked. So it looks like after all that, he didn't make it out, and that's so sad. Hi, Editor Jen here. After a second viewing of this episode, I think Kino knew from the beginning that in order to escape, they would have to swim for it. I think that's why he was so upset with Cassian at the beginning, when Cassian wanted to do the escape the following day, and Kino wanted more time to come up with a plan that didn't involve swimming. So I think that's why he was so distressed throughout the episode. He knew that he probably wouldn't make it out. Maybe he thought that when the moment came, he would have the courage to jump in and take his chances in the water. But then he probably thought he didn't want to burden others and possibly cause them to drown. But I think Cassian would have helped him if he hadn't been pushed off the ledge at that moment. But I guess that's a good thing that happened, because we couldn't have had Cassian drown. We need him. The galaxy needs him to live for another 5 years. So we don't know Kino's fate. Maybe possibly he was executed, but I think it's more likely that he was moved to another facility, like the one that they were at. Like the guard said in the episode, that it would take months to get the hydroelectricity back up and running. So if Kino was probably moved to another facility where he was made to work even harder. But hopefully this other facility is one that's not surrounded by water. And maybe Kino sooner or later gathers up the courage to lead an escape attempt there, a successful escape, and maybe he and some of the survivors end up joining the rebellion. But then they could end up being among the rebel fatalities at Dara 4. I don't know, is that still canon? It's, for those who don't know, it's from The Empire Strikes Back, a radio drama, which is definitely worth a listen. But yeah, there's no reason for it to not still be canon. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this. It just upon rewatch, it became obvious that Kino pretty much knew he was doomed. But he knew Cassie was right, that they had to make their escape attempt the following day. It was their best opportunity, and they probably wouldn't get another one before it was too late. So, but anyway, back to Reactor Gen. That was an amazing speech by Luthen at the end. Well, first of all, it was I'm really shocked that that ISB officer who's name is Lonnie, it turns out. He's a rebel spy. He's been meeting with Luthen, giving him information, and they've been giving him information that has helped his career, helped him rise through the ranks. You know, and giving him a good cover, so that he doesn't seem at all suspicious to his fellow officers. But now he doesn't want to be involved anymore because he has a daughter now, and he doesn't want to make that sacrifice. But Luthen told him that we're all sacrificing a lot, and that was just a really great speech by Luthen about all the sacrifices he's had to make. That monologue there is one of the best parts of the series so far for me. And that Davo guy, he was meeting with Mon and Tay. Mon, I'm not exactly sure what he does. Mon called him a thug in a previous episode. He's obviously got a lot of money. He knows a lot about finances, and he can really help them as much as Mon despises him, and now she despises him even more after he dared to suggest that that his son and her daughter joined in marriage. And Mon's absolutely not going to have that. I doubt she'll want to ever see this guy again, have anything to do with him ever again. So now what is she going to do? How's she going to solve this financial problem that she has? I have no idea. The final 2 episodes are coming up, and I don't know what's going to happen in those. The prisoners have escaped. I don't know if we'll ever see any of them again. Maybe it's just Cassian and Melshi from here on out. This was an amazing episode. Very, really tore at my heartstrings. Kino's speech to the other prisoners, and then him not being able to get out after all that. I'm really enjoying this series. It's been very dark and gritty, which is what I expected from the beginning. They're difficult things to process. They're going to make us care about characters and then kill them. But that's all part of good drama. So I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, all that jazz. Thank you so much for watching this along with me, and join me next week for episode 11. Episodes 11 and 12 will be the 2-part season finale, so I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, if you also check out other things on my channel. I'm still doing reactions to season 2 of Daredevil. I had to take a break from that because I was doing Halloween stuff, but I hope to start that back up again very soon. So stay tuned to my channel, and once again, thank you for being here. Bye for now.